Welcome back, Mech Warriors! We are right where we left off yesterday, and we are heading into a polar biome for part 2 of our priority Flashpoint. So we're running the same exact team as last time. Everybody's in their same mechs. We are exactly where we left off, and a little bit of damage, and 5 other warnings. That's pretty funny. Alright. They're really angry that the Blackjack has a little bit of internal structure damage. Oh, that's right. The Shadowhawk took his internal structure damage because he overheated himself for one turn. So he took a variety of negative situations in there. So, part 2 of this. In order to prevent the natives from spotting its dropship, IA made a backup site several dozen kilometers away. When the pirates took over the camp and disabled the long-range communications, a group of volunteers set out to try to reach the dropship for us to escape. We never heard back from them again, and we would also like to recover the backup data.
Command interface initiated.
So this is going to be a recovery mission. Commander, bald guy, the location of the landing zone is up ahead, and there's also a storage facility that you need to check out first in case any of our members reach this far. We will send one of our mechs to pick up any survivors out there. Although anyone alive will come out to meet us, you can then head for the evac zone, which will be here. Where everyone is dead and they're hiding from the Badlands horde, Commander. Move carefully when you approach both locations. Alright. So I have a feeling people are going to want to kill us out here. But at least we don't have to protect anybody. So let's go see what we got.
Coordinates received.
Nothing so far.
Coordinates received.
Copy that.
Alright, we got enemy contacts.
Reporting! Enemy contact!
Aye, aye.
Let's see what they brought us. Alright. Whatever that was. Gonna wait for them to come to us. That is a Firestarter UNK.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Alright.
What can I do for you?
Let's bring the Firestarter out first. He's got some great movement, and let's drop him right in here.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, we still don't know what that is or that is, but that's a Firestarter UNK. That's a flea. That's a flea with a PPC on him. Oh my god. That's a Firestarter with 2 smalls, 2 mediums, and a large. I can't believe there's a flea with a PPC. That is hilarious. Alright. Sandblast on that guy. Coming around the corner is a spider. Tried to hit the barrage for whatever reason.
I hear ya.
Shadowhawk can get a side shot on him.
On my way.
So get over there, turn off the medium, and blast away at the side of this guy.
Got it.
There's a lot of stray shots into that building, that's all I'm saying. And that is another Firestarter, probably with the same layout as the other guy.
Is that it? I'm barely receiving you.
She is not impressed by whatever you thought you were trying to do there. Alright, why don't we bring you to here.
On my way.
Sandblast at the side of that spider with his quad machine guns.
Taking the shot.
You want to right torso.
Reporting. Critical hit.
That felt like a turret. Or, that was definitely an AC. From quite a range.
What's up, boss?
Alright. Get over here and keep working on this guy. Wow. There is quite a bit of deadly over there. We might need to keep these things between us. Wow, and there's some LRMs coming in too. So are the turrets?
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Alright, well, you're gonna come punch this guy and hopefully stay out of
Engaging physical attack.
direction of those whatever you want to call it. Alright,
Enemy mech
one
destroyed.
down. Alright, PPC flee. Jumpy jump fire starter. Probably quite a bit of hate there.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
And the other jumpy jump fire starter is going to get in here too. Fun. Excitement. Wow, that was a lot of machine guns on that fire starter.
Okay, that was bad.
Alright. Okay, so it was a turn 4, which makes it definitely not a turret. Super extreme long range. So there's a whole nother lance back there then of long range dudes just peppering us with stuff.
Commander?
So we need to get rid of people here. This fire. Holy crap on a stick! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 machine guns. Holy crap! Alright. You are gonna get right here in his side.
Moving to position.
And do a trick. Why are you so bad? Target move, target size. Alright. I could shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
Right, Commander.
I should have
Good
target
to
locked
go.
him. Alright, blackjack. That fire starter is not very nice either. And that flea is really not. The flea needs to go down, I think. Can I jump behind? I can jump to the side of this flea. Let's do that. See if we can
Roger
get
that.
this flea hate here.
All weapons are go.
Alright, well.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Krabby Boy, can you do anything cool? You can do that right there.
Confirmed. Now let's see how you handle this.
Alright. So here comes whatever's left of that PVC guy. Actually hit with that PVC. That sucked. Alright. So... let's take you right here.
Engaging jump jets.
And the main reason I'm jumping behind him instead of punching him is I want to get into the rear arc and I want to
All
censor
weapons
lock.
committed.
Alright, you got an MG out of that. So I wanted to precision
Critical
strike him
damage
so that he dropped
detected.
down to turn 3 and I can get some
Careful!
shots in on
They're
him.
looping around back.
Let's just take it a beating out here.
Armor's holding.
Absolute beating. Crab took a shot.
Damage is light.
Oh, here they actually move it up. Long range shot on the Mirage is fine. Another one moving up with its ACs. Oh, no, there was a laser this time. I need to get out of their range and make them move to us.
Good to go.
So... alright, so we have to shoot you. Let's go right
On
here.
my way.
Precision shot you again. Take out your foot.
Got it.
Alright. You don't have any evasive left now.
Orders.
Let's
Acknowledge.
get you into that cover there. And see if you can... God, that flea is... enemy effects too?
On it.
Targeting baffle. Whatever the heck
Think
that
I hit
is.
something good.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, this guy has to go down. I really don't want you to be here, but you don't really have any choice. Alright, take the shot.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
I'm out of commission. That is not out of commission. Not out of commission. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't put him out of commission.
That got through my armor.
Fuck.
Come on, mech warriors.
Alright. Where is he? He's over here now. So jump behind him.
Engaging jump jets.
has to go down with this, right? Like, there's just not enough of him left to survive this. What has he got? 33, 28, and 34. He has to go with
All
this.
weapons committed.
There you go. Alright. It's
Enemy
really
mech
bad.
destroyed.
Now I think I'm going to get peppered to death here. Flee. Whew. Did not need to take a PPC to the face on that one. Oh, God. Oh, no!
Hit!
Glitch!
I'm losing weapon systems.
Yeah, I did not play this well with... I didn't know where they were coming from, so I should have got behind this mountain over here way
Light
earlier
damage, Commander.
and made them come fight us in that spot. Because this long-range stuff is just absolutely destroying us. Poor Glitch is taking a beating. And the crab is not having the greatest day either.
Internal structure damage.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Let's get you over here. All you have left is one.
Right,
Just
Commander.
put those freaking SRM-6s on you. God damn it.
Ready for orders. Roger.
Fire starter in the back. Did some damage.
Orders?
I think that's probably your best spot.
Got it. Acknowledged.
Alright, well, he lost two of his lasers.
Reporting critical hit.
And it was over anyways. Ouch! Alright. Can you get rid of that guy? That's a pretty decent spot for you, I guess.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
I got another targeting baffle.
Enemy mech.
Yay.
Critical damage detected.
Guess I should have killed him. Crab takes a shot. Mirage takes a shot. LRM Commando, is that what that was? Alright, well, that could have gone worse, I guess.
Good to go.
Alright, punchy punch.
Ugh!
Got a leg. Knockdown.
Commander,
Well,
on my way.
can you do a thing? I think you can here. What's you got left in that thing? You got one left. Alright, do it.
Affirmative.
Got it. Dead. That fire starter is ours. I don't know what we're gonna do
Receiving
with
you.
it, but it's ours. Alright. Let's get you away from him. These people's
Affirmative. Putting my weight into it.
Leg, left torso.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Knocked down. We'll deal with him next turn. Locust is running up to shoot the
Warning.
Mirage, who's not
Enemy
scared
in
of you.
rear arc.
Alright. Time to put your sorry ass to work. That's probably your best spot, right there.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
Left arm, right torso, right arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Pretty effective, not gonna lie. Damn it, stop shooting him! Thought I was out of the way.
You can see daylight through my armor.
Yes, yes, Glitch, I know. I'm sorry. Ah!
Reporting structural damage.
Glitch!
Commander?
Alright. Back you up, so maybe you can be safe back here. I don't know if you'll ever be safe again in your life. Take off that torso and right turret. Right torso.
That would be a miss.
Alright, didn't work. He's gonna stand back up now. -4 to hit. Run over. Shoot the blackjack. Miss. It's fine. Alright.
Waiting for
This
orders.
guy needs to go down.
Moving out.
You have multi-targeting on you? You do. One there, and one there. Alright, let's put the LBX on A and the other two on B.
Splitting fire.
Alright. The original lance is dealt with now, as is 1/4 of the other lance.
Target neutralized.
You
Waiting for
may
orders.
survive this after all. Alright, let's get over here into
Position confirmed.
some cover and shoot that.
Locking in
miss.
all weapon systems.
We got an arm, nice. Alright. Running in, shooting the blackjack is fine. Alright. You could go jump on this guy, which I think is probably the right play. Yeah, that's your spot right there. Commando with double LRM-5s and double medium lasers. Let's precision strike you into oblivion, I
All
hope.
weapons committed.
Nope! So close to taking him out. A punch would help. Alright, blackjack can take a hit. That's fine.
Damage is minor, Commander. Waiting for orders.
Alright.
Commander?
What can you do, buddy?
Good to go.
What can you do? Oh, that's pretty good.
Engaging jump jet.
Here. So 60s and 55s over anything with 35. So that's going to be your shot.
Firing all weapons.
Got an arm, left torso,
Target's taking a critical
injury.
hit.
Most of his stuff is gone now. Alright, this commando's going to run forward for no
Waiting for
particular
orders.
reason. Sensor lock. Sensor lock that commando.
Good to go.
Alright, the crab now. Go ahead and try to finish him.
Moving out.
That'll work.
Target neutralized.
Alright, so that commando's going to run somewhere, but in the process, so there's the commando there. I guess I can go here. Apparently I have range there for everything. Alright, that's fine. Finish that guy.
All weapons committed.
Got all three again.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, just the one guy left. Let's hope 2 lances is all they threw at us. Because if it was a 3rd lance, I don't know if we're
Commander?
going to be able to do anything about it. Alright, central lock him butt
Gotta
down.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Blast the side of him. Got the leg, got the knockdown.
Standing by.
Don't you want to pick that up while you're here? Subterranean level that can be accessed from this location. Finding survivors and bring them safely inside your battle mechs. I don't think they really want to be here in all honesty, but you know, we'll ask them. Ask them very nicely.
Copy that.
We got the right torso, we got the left torso.
Scored a critical hit.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
And don't you go ahead and stomp on him and finish him off?
Engaging physical attack.
He did.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
Alright, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Affirmative.
The other pickup is way over there. So, Blackjack can take off running.
Roger that.
Crab.
On the move.
And the Mirage. No, you have to stay here.
Sounds smart. Cooling.
It does sound smart not to
confirmed.
die again.
Aye, aye.
The secondary asset has been secured.
This is Lord Madeira. I am the only survivor of the IE members who attempted to reach this location. We can leave once we recover the dropship. Understood, Lord Madeira, Commander. We're leaving far home soon. Is that who I think it is? Sumire says. Alright. Victory is ours. Though Glitch took a literal pounding. That long range second lance was really a problem. Alright, another 1.3 million plus 10% for the double pickup. Glitch is just busted all to hell. Lost both the SRM-6s that I just fucking put in there. 4 kills for the Mirage, 3 kills for the Blackjack, 1 for the Crab. And we have a whole bunch of different pieces of random things, none of which we have any of. We have a bunch of MGs and medium lasers, so we're going to take pieces of the fire starter, pieces of the spider, and whatever else they want to give us. So we're no longer broke, which is really nice, but unfortunately we now have a useless Shadowhawk because we have no SRMs to put in him. Very sad. Very, very sad. Got 1.5 fights out of the new Shadowhawk configuration. Alright, Alexander Madeira has shown up on the ship and says, "Greetings, Commander Bald Guy of OBG's Marauders. I am Alexander Madeira, the Senior Interstellar Expeditions Associate present after the Expedition Director died of exposure while we attempted to reach the backup site. On behalf of all of IE, I thank you for your rescue, otherwise I fear that we would never return to the Inner Sphere again, or it would have been a long road back." Lord Madeira? What are you doing here? It's been a long time since Cormidor. Indeed it has, Pilot Mayor. I was not expecting your unit to be operating this far out in the deep periphery, and only recognized your company and the Hysteria when we took off from the planet in our dropship. I assume Lady Kamea is still with your unit? I didn't think I saw her Kantaro on the field. All the Arugian mech warriors left us recently after she was attacked by a Directorate bounty hunter and survived. Ah, I see. Well, I do hope that everything goes well to her in the future. Lord Madeira, I suspect that if Kamea ever learns that we saved you, she'll prefer that we had failed this contract because of your actions on Cormidor. Fair, you are right that Lady Arano lost her throne because of Lord Madeira's actions, but the reason why Kamea and the Commander are still alive today is because he also transmitted us the locations of their ejection pods. So before you continue that discussion with our employer, please keep that in mind. Yes, I made a deal with Lord Espinoza to betray Kamea. No blood spilled in exchange for my cooperation and the lives of the Madeira House members. When I saw her dropship exploding, I realized they had lied to me about Lady Arano, so I contacted your company to rescue Kamea and your current commander. I can't make things go back in the past, and I doubt Kamea will ever forgive me, but I also thought it would prevent blood and violence from being spilled across the Arugan Reach. That's just a convenient excuse for betraying your best friend, Lord Madeira, if that's even the truth. You may believe what you wish, but I've already paid a price for my actions. For saving Kamea, my family was spared, but Santiago and Victoria considered me untrustworthy and a threat to them. Since every move I made would be watched by the Directorate, I left the Reach into voluntary exile and into Interstellar Expeditions as a historian researcher. Farah, he is not making this up. I heard this from Victoria Espinoza herself after we had saved Lady Arano. We're talking about the past, and everyone has done regrettable things along the road. I say we move on. Speaking of the present for a change, Lord Madeira, what are you doing here so far away from everything? I thought we had it bad, but this is a far worse place than our current situation. This is a world with conditions close to prehistoric Terra, and much to our surprise, we eventually discovered humans living on the world, although we were still attempting to determine their origin. They live in a technological and cultural level closer to primitive hunter-gatherers, but they must have come from somewhere else in the world. No one here had ever heard of Far Home before. How did IE learn of it? Comstar's Explorer Corps discovered this world during one of their Rimward surveys. Its existence was eventually leaked and became an open secret among the academic community, although no one could guess the area. Not until IE received a report of a stranded jump ship stumbling into a habitable world in the deep periphery, and we were able to join all of the pieces together and discover the system ourselves. Comstar likely won't be happy about it when we publish our research, though. Didn't you have any kind of military support? Pretty risky to go unarmed around these parts with all the rising pirate activity in this sector. We did have a mercenary company until they decided to break their contract and head elsewhere, likely ended up as pirates somewhere in the Rim world. Which reminds me of something I want to discuss with your company, Commander. Let's hear it. After the coup, House Espinosa divided the spoils of the Urano estate with the other three houses, and after taking a substantial share for itself. I sold the assets assigned to House Madeira, then transferred the money to Canopian Space to protect it from the Directorate's hands, which got me evicted from Gudra once my family members found out, and this got the blessing of Lord Espinosa, since it allowed him to get rid of an untrustworthy and potential rival at the founding council. So, besides betraying your friend, you embezzled your own family to keep yourself Kamea's money? No wonder you're out here, Lord Madeira. You likely made everyone angry at you back in civilized space. All those assets were in my name because they were a personal gift from House Espinosa that couldn't be refused, being a bribe that all the founding houses accepted to validate the coup. As far as I'm concerned, that money still belongs to Lady Kamea. I'm just administering whatever is left of the Urano legacy. However, for security reasons involving the safety of my house, I can't simply give it back to her. Well, we can't confirm everything other than about Kamea other than that she is still alive. I understand, but from what I know, your current financial situation comes as a consequence of you taking her and her remaining followers into Exodus with your company from Directorate Space. So when we reach civilized space, I'll repay part of your loan to the Alphar Trading Company with those funds if you agree, as a bonus for my rescue. That way, nothing can be traced between me and her. Well, in Capellan culture, a good way to move past personal issues is to make amends and give reparations. I say, if those involve large amounts of sea bills or other precious goods, even better. I have one last proposal, Commander. Currently, Interstellar Expeditions is developing a series of surveying and research efforts on the Hyades Rim, and from experience, it is advisable to have a trustworthy mercenary unit to protect IE's teams. And since we have an immediate opening, I offer your company a retainer contract to support IE operations in the Hyades Rim. You'll be free to pursue your own contracts, but you'll be required to provide military support for IE. Commander, a retainer contract is exactly what we are looking for. As long as it's limited to the Hyades Rim, we'll give you exclusivity of all our contracts, but in exchange, you are required to be available at the discretion of the local IE teams. In many cases, time is of the essence, and we have no need for a mercenary unit that is hundreds of light years away in the inner sphere. Commander, this is as good as it gets out here in the periphery for a mercenary company, other than creating your own personal empire and becoming a bandit king. An official Intersphere backer is something that few merc units can claim out here. Sounds good, man. But a lot of mercenaries here do have unofficial Intersphere backers, governments that need someone else to do their dirty work, like Grey Naughton. Being official doesn't mean that we'll be exempted from doing that kind of work as well. The IE contract does look interesting, but the loan partial repayment will depend whether Kamea will accept it. At this point, though, I can't see her deciding otherwise since she's long quit on regaining her throne and has thrown her luck in with us. Better to keep her away from Lord Madeira during the rest of the journey back, though. I can't say I blame her. I don't trust Lord Madeira based on his past actions, and so far, Interstellar Expeditions have proven to be up their reputation of well-financed, reckless amateurs. Signing up with IE might sound like the solution to all our financial problems, but it could get us in all sorts of trouble, especially if we end up taking orders from Alexander Madeira. Your objections are noted, Dr. Murad. We spoke our opinions about the matter, but I don't think there is much choice around here. We need this contract to survive out here. Oberdera has solved our disputes with the Alpha Trading Company and cleared our status with the MRB using House Arano's stashed funds. But as part of the agreement with IE, our travel access is limited to the Hyades Rim. So there are research teams on six worlds within the Hyades Rim. It's recommended that we go do missions for them. So apparently he also brought his ancestral enforcer of his house to avoid getting into the director's hands. He has informed us that he has no use for the Battletech and he's given it to us to repay his debt to House Arano.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So it's a 4R. It's a 4R with 1 ballistic, 5 laser, and a support hardpoint, 4 jump jets. Not a bad mech at all. What do we get rid of for it, though? I'm going to send the Vindicator into storage. 2 years earlier, in high orbit. Kamea, I'm glad you were right and survived the dropship explosion. So this is back to the prologue when they blew up her dropship. Alexander, where are you? Why didn't you join me on the dropship? Send us your location, and together we can still rally the Arano household and the rest of the Founding Council to defeat Santiago and Victoria's illegal coup. I can't. It's complicated. I'm sorry, Kamea, for all I did, but I never meant for you to die in all of this. I never meant for anyone to die. Alexander? What do you mean? What have you done? Enough! Perhaps one day you'll continue this conversation with Lord Berdera, cousin. For now, we have more important issues at hand to discuss. Surrender now, and my father may be lenient with you. Victoria, your father's coup has already caused countless and unnecessary deaths and destruction over Cormidor. You and House Espinosa's forces will stand down immediately, and you and your father will present yourselves to the Founding Council at once. Kamea, it is over already. Besides House Badera, House Parata, and Corosas have already joined my father's cause. House Gallus and Decibus are too far away to intervene. Thanks to Lord Madera, we gained access to House Arano's security systems. You have few forces remaining that are loyal to you, other than your mercenaries. The houses and the people of their Arugan coalition will revolt against your father's rule. You may have frightened them enough to support your directorate, but once they realize the tyranny behind those changes, they will want a restoration of the coalition. Cousin, it's pathetic how you keep missing the bigger picture. Like my father said, also about Lord Arano. If the Reach will survive in the future, it needs to evolve. The Taurans and Leals are already eyeing our worlds, several of which were former colonies of theirs. Your father refused to see this and to realize how the Council and the Reach could be easily swayed by foreign influence. We need a stronger hand than his to ensure the safety and freedom of the Arugan people. Don't you ever mention my father again, after what you did to this legacy. Do you hear me, Victoria? You and the Founding Council's houses all betrayed him and the ideals of the Reach. You all disgust me. Enough of this exchange, Kamea. We will fully control Cormidor as soon as we neutralize the rest of your house's troops. After you're captured, you'll be accused and convicted of several crimes, and then sentenced to the penalty of death. If you somehow survive or escape, you'll be banned for life from the Reach, and you'll never be safe wherever you go, cousin. Do us a favor, especially to yourself, and die quickly. You've lost. Victoria, I will retort. You tell that to your father and Alexander and everyone who's responsible for what happened today. One day, House Arano will be restored. All of you will pay for what you've done here today. Your Highness, we really need to leave now. I'm detecting Espinosa's dropships taking off from the planet heading towards us. There's a jump ship waiting for us at the Zenith jump point to escape the system and the Reach. The longer we wait, the bigger the risk that those dropships will intercept us. Run, cousin. Run with your tail between your legs, and don't worry. One day you'll join the rest of your house into oblivion. And now, a new era begins for House Espinosa and Arugan Directorate. Victoria, you tell Alexander and your father that they will pay for your betrayal. Alexander, are you still there listening? I will have my revenge on all of you for this. That's enough, Your Highness. The last of the Royal Guard survivors have been transferred to the Hysteria, and it's time to leave Cormidor for good. Alright. So, there are no contracts here, I assume. Not a thing. So, when we return tomorrow, we will head back to civilized space. We will fix up our mechs, and probably, with all of our newfound money, head back to something like Well, Elrod's a 2-star. Colchis is 1.5. Probably something like Colchis. Or Alabrocht. But I think it's probably going to be Colchis. Alright, so the plan is to go to Colchis. Nothing else looks super interesting. Well, this is actually interesting. 46 days to get home, huh? That's 36 days. We have a lot of flying to do. Good thing we're rich now. So we'll actually probably go to Marknik to build up some cash and get back into the Hyades Rim and go from there. So that's what we'll pick up tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night, and I hope you are ready for the rest of this story, because it looks like it's getting pretty interesting with Madeira back, and knowing about Kamea, and working with the Interstellar Expedition, and seeing how this goes. So it will be interesting to find out. Thank you very much. OBG out.